What's up, guys? It's me, Heather, and hopefully you will learn to love my channel. This is kind of like my introductory video to YouTube because I have never done a video before, and I decided that I wanted to do a weekly vlog telling you what's going on in my life, bitching about things that make me angry because there are a lot of those, and trying to make you laugh, at least entertaining you if not making you laugh. So here goes. I am a 22-year-old college dropout. I said it. And I have a lot of free time on my hands. I go to work almost every day, probably like 5 or 6 days a week. And when I'm not at work, I'm sleeping or on Twitter stalking Shane Dawson or at a bar. I rather hang out with friends because I don't really have that many, you know. But I figured that vlogging would help me pass my time so I wouldn't be bored anymore when I am at home, and we'll see how it goes. I need to start off by saying that some of these little Twitter whores are making me angry. Like, I got in an argument with a girl who I'm sure was probably about 15 the other night because she was being a bitch to some girl she didn't even know. The girl that she was being mean to tweeted D-Fizzy, who's a YouTuber, makes funny videos. I'll put a link somewhere so you can find his page. I don't know. Anyway, she tweeted D-Fizzy and said, "I'm so glad I found you. You're amazing. You've changed my life. Thank you so much." And he, of course, retweeted this so everybody could see, and he said, "Thank you. I'm so glad I've helped you," and whatnot. And this bitch tweets her and says, "Name 3 ways that D-Fizzy has changed your life." And, you know, she writes her back, and one of the ways I think was that she found Shane Dawson through D-Fizzy. The girl was like, "Well, how has finding Shane Dawson changed your life?" Just being a shrew for no reason. And so I took it upon myself, being the bitch that I am, to tweet her and say, "Who are you to judge what changes someone's life? If a YouTuber changes somebody's life, why the fuck do you care?" She had written on her page as well about, "I wish these stupid little girls would stop tweeting YouTubers and sucking up to them. It is so pitiful." I thought to myself, bitch, you just posted something about hoping you had your 2000th tweet at midnight, and you're calling us pitiful because we tweet YouTubers? What is wrong with you? At least I'm doing something with my life. Hello, I'm watching YouTube videos. And you're tweeting about your hair? Who gives a shit? Anyway, words were exchanged. She told me that my friend was a bitch and she was stupid, which I didn't even know this girl. I just pretended to be her friend so I didn't look like I was stalking the bitch. She was like, "Your friend is a bitch because she sucks up to YouTubers, and you can just take your 40 followers and go suck up to the YouTubers too." Then she called me a fatty. She said, "Fuck you, fatty." And I was like, I may be a fatty, but being a fatty is something I can change. You, on the other hand, will always be a hateful cunt. That pretty much ended our conversation. Heather 1, hateful bitch 0. Also, today, finally watched the video For One Time by Justin Bieber, because all I hear people talk about these days is Justin Bieber. I was like, ugh, I might as well go ahead and watch it, fall into the trap, whatever. I'm not gonna like it. It's a little 15-year-old boy singing about puppy love. I've been through that stage. I'm done with it. I know love isn't real. Hello. I watched the video, and, you know, he has a pretty good voice. I mean, it's alright. I don't know what he's gonna do when he hits puberty. Can't keep that little boyish voice forever. I don't know if he's gonna try to, like, tape his balls back up in there so that it, you know, they don't fully drop all the way. I don't really know when your balls drop. Do they drop when you're a kid? Or do they drop when you hit puberty? Is puberty when you start growing hair on your balls? I don't I don't know what that means for boys. I know what it means for girls. And I'm not going to discuss that on here because it's pretty gross. But I don't know what it means for boys when they hit puberty. Somebody please comment at the end of this video and let me know so that I don't have to keep wondering. But anyway, in the video, I thought it was real cute that Usher was like, hey, Justin, I'm not going to be home. You think you can hold it down for me? And so he calls all these hoes and skanks over to have a party. And at the end, Usher comes back and catches him having a house party at his house. And he's just like, are you having a house party? And he doesn't say that, but that's what he looks like. Are you having a house party in my house? We all know good and well that if Usher came home and found a white little boy having a house party at his house with all these little hoes running around, he would be like, for real. Man, for real. Are you having a party at my house? I know you're not having a party at my house. I'm going to need you to tell all these hoes to get out of my house. Well, actually, the hoes can stay, but I'm going to need you to tell all these dudes to get out of my house. Anyway, I like Justin Bieber, don't get me wrong. He has a really good voice. I watched some of his YouTube videos from back when he was 12. I mean, he can sing. He genuinely can sing. So, a lot of people, like Selena Gomez, did you see her performance at Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve? Pitiful. She wasn't even on key. Does she even know what singing is? I know she's a wizard and all that stuff. Maybe she needs to give herself, like, flicker wand and give herself some singing powers because she didn't have that. And she came out during Justin Bieber's performance and pranced around and made everybody feel awkward. Why did you come out and sit on a stool during his performance? He was doing just fine without you. I mean, that's just me. I don't know. I just, bleh. I'm really excited because my Auburn Tigers won today. What's that? What you know about that? The, game was ridiculous. There were some of the most bullshit calls I've ever heard in my life. Of course, it went into overtime. I literally feel like my heart jumped out of my chest, onto the floor, bounced up under a table, got kicked around a few times. Somebody swallowed it, chewed it up, shat it out, and it jumped back in my chest. That's how much drama my heart went through during the Auburn game. Then, I watched the Florida game. Florida and Cincinnati. Cincinnati, where were you? Did you even show up? Did y'all put some hobos out on the field and wearing your uniforms? Do you really let Florida get up by 30 points before halftime? What is wrong with you? Really? And you were undefeated? And you were in the running to go to the national championship game? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I think that's all the vlogging I'm going to do for today. I know it probably really wasn't interesting to anybody. It really wasn't interesting to me. I didn't really have much to say in this one, but I just really wanted to make my first video so that I could get it out of the way and learn to edit videos. So stick around, subscribe to my channel. Hopefully some of you will find me interesting. If not, fuck off. And as Justin Bieber says in both of his hits, only you, shawty.